Well, hello, hello, hello. What a beautiful day it is out today. And I go ahead and I'm starting to play with my new toy. Here we go. It is my CX2510 HST. And now that I got it, I am already accessorizing it. Trying to go ahead and figure out what is the best things that will make my life a little more comfortable in the seats and just working around the tractor. One of them I already added, which was simple enough, was a steering wheel knob. And that's pretty self-explanatory on installing those things. I didn't think I needed to show any pictures or video. Next thing I'm doing is this blank space right here is where the factory toolbox was. I am replacing that dinky little thing with a bigger, slightly more robust toolbox that actually is waterproof, unlike the factory Kioti one. So let me show you what we got going on here. Put this on top of here, even though the other toolbox is upside down. There we go. Top one is the Kioti factory toolbox. The bottom one is an actual poly ammo case that I picked up from Harbor Freight. So you can see there's a huge size difference. I can keep good tools and whatnot inside the big poly case. And also, you can see that there is no gaskets or anything on the factory toolbox. So whatever little tiny tools or wrenches or whatever I decide to put in there is going to go ahead and get wet. So what I am going to be doing is putting some holes in the bottom of this poly case to go ahead and mount up to the factory location so that I have a bigger waterproof toolbox. So how I am going about doing that, flip the camera back around here, is what I have done. It's going to be tough to try to show this with one hand without spilling everything. Alright, is what I have done here is, just because I know the toolbox has to sit slightly off center on the bracket, you can see I've got indexing holes right there already. All I did was line up this toolbox, the factory toolbox, and just like that. And I went ahead and lined up the holes. Of course, that side isn't cooperating. One hand. Oh, kind of just like that. There we go. And what I did is use my automatic center punch, or indexing punch. Pop some holes in it. And now I'm going to go ahead and drill a couple small holes through it so that these 10mm nuts and bolts can slide right through, and it will be securely mounted to the factory frame. Let me go ahead and get my drill set up, and I will go ahead and do that. Alright, sorry about that. So what I decided we're going to be doing is going with a 3/16 inch drill bit so that the bolts just slide right through the holes. And we are going to go ahead and drill down. We're going to go ahead and drill down. Tough looking through the camera lens to try to line this up. Alright, let's see if I can go ahead. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to go bigger than 3/16. Yeah, okay. Dumbass. Be right back. Alright, so now that I actually got that drilled out the proper way with a 1/4 inch drill, I'll go ahead and just take the factory stuff. I'm just going to reuse the 10mm nuts and bolts. Should I probably put a small reinforcement frame inside of it? Maybe. We'll see. I think it should be okay. Keyword is should. I know those are the famous last words. But we will see what we have going on here. remove bungee cord. There we go. And that's pretty much how it's going to sit. And it's still right on the edge of the width of the tires. So hopefully I am not going to be brushing up against anything. I will go ahead and take this down. Move you out of the way. Now, is there a way for me to pop this lid off? Yes, there is. Joys of using a big device and no tripod. Hold on one second. Alright, as you can see, we popped the lid off. It's just got some J-strips that clip it right into the hinge. Simple enough. Put that down over there. Put you down over here. And lo and behold, the holes line up. Beautiful. Simple enough. Where'd I put my hardware? It's in my pocket. Throw the hardware in there. Let's go ahead and put you there. Put you through there. Change hands. Put you through there. And put you down there. Now, I do not know if I'm going to be able to one-hand this since they are nuts as well. Let's see here. May have to. All right. That one's in. That one's in. I'm going to put the other nuts. There they are. That one's in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that one's in. Let me go grab a 10mm wrench to hold the bottom nut, and I will be right back. Now that I got my wrench, we'll go ahead and tighten these bad boys down. Start with you. Oh, I can't get the... Move you over this way. I think you've seen enough of the close-ups. Let's go ahead and... You know what? Yep, that'll work out pretty well. Now, only if there's a way I could support this and actually have you guys see what I'm doing. There we go. I mean, at some point, yeah, I'll figure out how to get the little metal brace in there so that I can go ahead and have it be better secured. cooperate with me, will ya? There you go. Now it's still going to be able to stay on. No, that's going to be a pain in the ass to come off. Alright, well, at least up here, keep kind of non-valuable things up here in the top case, unless I get some foam to go around here so that this top storage compartment is done and waterproof. Aside from that, it's got room for whatever I feel like putting in it. It's going to be wrenches, adjustable wrench, small sledgehammer, and yeah, that was it. That's luckily the tractor has its own bracket support for a toolbox, so trying to figure out where to put the toolbox was very simple. It was a choice of using this one, or I also have a metal ammo can, and I'm going to try to figure out how to do it by putting it up here. Since there's a bracket right up here that holds this sign on, there is actually a hole in the top of this bracket where I can put another bracket that would allow me to get clearance to still add diesel fuel, but also have another toolbox sitting right here, and that I could probably use for, you know, chains or whatnot. Since storage on a small tractor like this is kind of prime real estate. So that is how I did that. Like I said, it was pretty simple enough. Just use the original toolbox as a template. Still stays within the tire tread pattern. Stays within the back of the tractor, so I shouldn't be bumping it into anything. And if I am bumping it, then I am most likely stuck somewhere. Well, that is pretty much it for the toolbox. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in another video, because there are more things to do on this that I want to do, and I want to be able to start clearing some trees over there, clearing trees over here, clearing trees all the way back there, and trying to open up my property some, and hopefully this tractor will be able to give me the ability to do that. So anyway, thanks a lot, guys. I also want to say thank you to Orchard Hill. I know that it's reading backwards in the video, but Orchard Hill Farm Equipment in Belchertown, Mass. They're the ones who sold me this tractor. Awesome guys. Love how personable they are and how honest they are. I have a video walk around of me receiving the tractor from their dealership with Mike, their mechanic, and he gives us a nice honest opinion on things on the tractor, what to watch out for, what to do, what not to do, and that's actually a very informative video, so that'll be coming up as well. Aside from that, alright, I think I already said goodbye like once, twice, or maybe even 3 times, so be it. Goodbye, I'll see you in another video.